is inherently pluralistic, where Hindus, Christians, Sikhs, Parsis, and Muslims have all contributed to the nation's cultural wealth, the nation's heritage of freedom, struggle, of everything in every facet of life. And as Qaid Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah envisioned Pakistan as a place where every citizen, regardless of faith or background, would be free to live, worship, and thrive. In his speech of August 11th, he outlined a vision of equality and coexistence, a promise we must now renew and uphold. And imagine it was 1947, and I hope and pray of equality and coexistence, a promise we must now renew and uphold. And imagine it was 1947, and I hope and pray that our vision of Pakistan in 2047, after inshallah 100 years of celebration, I would love to see our country envisioning this dream of Jinnah, where every citizen, regardless of faith or ethnicity, feels valued and included, and a country where diversity is not just tolerated but also celebrated, as Manzoor Masih Sahab and we have worked together on many issues of interfaith and issues of minorities. I don't call them minorities. They're all, I mean, a minority in one area is a majority in the other. But I think we did extensive work when I was Human Rights Minister in the interim setup and women empowerment. We established an interfaith committee, and that was basically to work together, not just within the country, but globally also, because of the global unrest, global wars going on in the world, be it Ukraine, Russia, Palestine, Kashmir, conflict zones, and how dangerous the weapons that the world has right now can be afford. Maybe in World War I and World War II, we survived because we didn't have such dangerous weapons that we have right now. Stealth technology, satellite, nuclear bombs, and God knows what, in seconds we can be eliminated. So we thought that cultural diversity and connecting the world through our faiths, interfaith diplomacy, I think it is such a powerful weapon, because cultural rights are also human rights. And through our cultural diplomacy, through the soft power, I think we can bring great changes in the world, where we are seeing a rapid global digital transformation happening. And I think technology can also be utilized to bridge this gap, and not as a barrier of disconnecting people, rather as engaging them and imagining where a digital Pakistan also, or a digital Kashmir for that matter, where like we are all engaged with the global world and have equal access to online platforms and connecting on a greater level, be it entrepreneurship, be it education, be it trade, and raise voices for underrepresented ethnic groups around the world, or the most marginalized communities. And I think in today's era, what I've witnessed myself, because we're part of a freedom struggle also, and I'm also an artist, and I've seen that art, culture, language, heritage are one of the pivotal identities that we hold when we talk about freedom. So freedom is one of the most fundamental rights in the world. It is on the highest pedestal. But what we see is, in today's era, where our historical shrines get desecrated, where mosques get locked up, hundreds and hundreds of mosques in Indian occupied Kashmir are being destroyed or being dismantled, or being they're reconstructing mandirs over there for the RSS. So this ideology of hatred in a world where we need to mingle on the basis of faith and diversity and interfaith and tolerance, we see the total contrast in the world today, where some of the fascist regimes are promoting not Hinduism, not Muslims, not the faith of Islam or Christianity, but of extremism. And that extremism is growing in transnational global networks. And this is not going to only affect the people of Palestine or of Kashmir, but the impacts it will have around the world. So I think we should preserve our heritage, our history, our languages, and language and art and poetry is what has brought revolutions in the world. And I think it is a great weapon, a tool for peace building and harmony. And I think as global surveys, we've seen 99.9999% people around the world believe in peace. They don't believe in war. So let's join hands, regardless of our caste, color, creed, and become the true global voices and true global citizens. And in the end, I would like to end with the words of Rumi. Don't you know yet? It is your light that lights the world. Let us embrace our diversity as the light that illuminates the path forward. And what I'm wearing right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's a Kashmiri shawl and a Kashmiri farran. And this is our tradition. And in the Modi regime, we were banned from wearing a farran, the Kashmiri people. So the world, there's a huge market for the pashmeen shawls and for our walnut furniture and our paper mache bangles that I'm wearing. I'm wearing them because I want to promote the culture, and I'm also an artist.